Hey guys, you're gonna have to come back. We're heading out. Hey! Repton. In the 9th century, Repton was the political center of the power for the Mercian royal family. It also held symbolic importance as the burial site of Mercian kings. Around 873, Halfdan Ragnarsson and his army took the mausoleum and used the church as the gatehouse to their wintering camp. A not-so-subtle power move. Well, Repton is where we're going to go. Come on, guys.
Hey! To the waves!
Hey, Benny! The Dim, you're with us.
No raising the sail here. Sing, my ravens. Let's hear a story. Run up the sail! Let's have a song. We need an epic tale.
When I was a girl, I tied threads to my mother's cats and screamed. The cock got rides through Valhalla! Why is it when we grow old, we stop telling ourselves the most fantastic stories? Why is it we stop believing we can command the gods? We abandon all the true dramas of our own creations. Our own friendly say them. For the dark say them.
Monastery,
the
Eivor.
political say
Right
them.
for plunder.
When we are children, we are the nobles of our little world. The rulers of moments. The glory of glee. And if I have learned anything from all of my battles, all of my wars, my days, my regrets, my victories, I always take the time
yours! No
to have fun. I do not apologize for it. So save your stupidest war cry for me, Birna, lover of strangeness.
That's cool how they hold the mast down.
Is there a sea called among you?
There was a woman called Nal, who came by ship to Fornburg and heralded, demanding to meet King Sigvaldi, Styrbjorn's father. Nal was from Gautland. She was tall and rugged and strong, and everyone who walked near her said she smelled of men's blood. When her message was sent to our king, Nal was made to wait a full day. Yet she did not complain. She watched the waves and sang songs. Night came and went, and still Nal sat by the shore of the fjord singing her songs.
What the heck was that?
Rocks with children and smiled. As the afternoon of the second day approached, King Sigvaldi's messenger reappeared. They spoke quite...
Hush.
Sorry guys, I'll be back in a sec. I want to check to see what the heck just happened.
Have a look, Sunan.
What the heck was that? Oh, that was it?
Go, Sunan.
Darn, I thought it was gonna be like some kind of epic, I don't know, like Mjolnir or something. Still, it was kind of cool. We actually saw a meteor. Okay, back we go.
We must row in these waters. Strike up a tune. Who will share a tale? Fast, down.
My first day defending the walls of Grantebridge, my duty was defense. I had asked for this task myself. As I patrolled the walls, I sang and banged my shield against the ribs of the walls. I woke half the camp with my wailing. I sang from the Edda's gallant leaf and swallowed through rocks at me. They thought me too frivolous. Until the day I caught a spy. Some filthy shadow walker trying to rob us. Of what? Only Loki knows. Galen killed him before he could be tried. My point is, always be loud. Act a fool, be a nuisance. It is your greatest defense. For the less your enemy thinks of you, the more he thinks you a fool, the more likely he is to make a grave error. We are here to stay, are we not? Heed my advice, and you will live a long, long time.
Nah, we're not gonna do any raiding. We'll save that for later, Benny.
Around here.
Don't worry, you'll get to raid at some point. Why is everyone standing up? Oh, because we were going by a camp. I see. Nottinghamshire.
What are you doing? Bring the sail in.
Hello.
More sail. Yes, sail.
Come on.
Hey, hold on, you.
Oh wait, this is it, isn't it? Excuse us.
Hey, hold on, you. We can get
Repton. Sigurd should be here with the Ragnarssons.
dock the ship here.
Let's go get the viewpoint. It's probably right there. Repton. Okay then. Sunan.
Sunan, guide me.
I'm guessing they're inside. That is not a door, that's a window.
Please!
Who stands before Ivar Ragnarsson? Are you Sigurd Drenger? Eivor!
Eivor. If you keep that up, we'll stay in the floors.
The place could use some color.
Who are they?
All spies. Dressed to look the part of a peasant. Got feisty. Pitchfork. From this rabid little one. Was a time when you met and slew your enemy on the field before they could dream of things like sending spies!
Now we shake hands and make deals.
Not my thing.
I figured.
I love them whipped, weeping, and reeking of piss. Hey! Good boy. You're free, Saxon piggy, to run amok through the Mercian fields.
I would have let him down easy.
Follow me. I'll give you the tour.
What do you call this place?
I call it the shithole. To the Mercians, it is Repton. Their most revered kings are buried below the church. Imagine they're weeping when we drove them out.
You plunged your knife deep into the heart of this kingdom.
That is right. We've got a number of Saxon nobles lined up with their lips puckered, ready to kiss our asses. The only holdout is King Burgred and his war thane, Leofric. But my brother is brewing a plan to deal with them.
I take it that's where we'll find my brother.
Right. Talkers they are, Ubba and Sigurd. Might want to dig the wax from your ears.
Ja, se bróðir. Mun hún verða nokkuð af...
Don't play me for a fool, Ubba. I know Burgred sent a Vergeld your way.
Enough of your noise, Tona. We have plans to devise.
Loki have you gone to?
I'm not going anywhere, Backrot. You have the king on his heels because of me. Because of my men.
For which you were paid. But that price does not change because you have caught a whiff of our Hacksilver hoard.
You forget I am a sellsword. I ask what I please, and I take what I'm owed.
If I wanted to hear you talk shit, I'd gouge out your tongue and shove it up your ass. Now fuck off.
Haggling over silver is a bad look for the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. But worry not, Ubba. I have the warriors you need.
If this is one of them, my worries have vanished.
Eivor, Wolf-Kissed, you have come at just the right time. Ubba and Ivar here are hunting a king.
And when we've caught him, we mean to crown another. Our dear Thane Ceolwulf here.
It's not a role I begged for, but it's what Mercia needs just now. A man to fairly rule both Saxons and Danes.
Do you have what it takes to be king?
One day, I hope. As it stands, we at least have an understanding.
The king has refused our offers of peace. Ceolwulf means to change that. There'll be a new king for a new England.
For now, Burgred is holed up in his fortress at Tamworth, making a final stand.
Another shithole. Only further south.
We've held a siege there for weeks to no effect. So, no more knocking. Now we batter the gate to splinters. If we take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Ceolwulf, come morning the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
Yes, remove. I cannot stress that enough. Burgred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
Not every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
But it is much better.
His request is fair, Ivar, and we will honor it.
Ceolwulf is right to be cautious. If he shows mercy to Burgred, the people will have reason to trust him.
My thinking exactly. And the quicker we act, the more lives we spare. On both sides.
This is a good plan, brother. I'm ready for the coming fight.
Agreed. Yet remember this. Whatever you stand to gain here, so do we. An alliance between my clan and Mercia's crown.
See this man installed on his throne and you will have it. I swear.
The bold sons of Ragnar bellow to sound the spear din and the thunder of shields. So let fall the arrow storm. The battle begins.
Ah! You never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth. Will you go with us?
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks when you are ready to go.
I'm glad you and your brother have come. If only to bring some measure of calm.
Ease yourself, Ceolwulf. We all stand to benefit, And you'll be remembered for this, for years to come.
For all the wrong reasons, I fear.
A lively town. Quite a lot to see here.
Let's go collect some stuff.
I'll gather my things and meet you in Tamworth as soon as it's over.
Lord, forgive me for what I am about to do. To side with pagans, to turn my back on my king. These are not the actions of a good Christian. But I have seen such pain, such anguish, such unnecessary death. For what? Burgred is the one waging this war, and it is not a war he can win. He is either too foolish or too proud to see that on this present course Mercia will lie in ruin. I will not allow this. There is a future for Mercians, only it must come at the cost of sharing this kingdom. To end the bloodshed, it is a cost I accept and a resolution I will see through to the end. This is the choice I have made. If my soul be damned, so be it. Oh, it's underneath. I gotta get in. This is not the way in.
Smoley! Yo!
Charming. Oh, is that a treasure scroll? No, the Rigasugur. There was once a man named Rig Ragnarsson. Rig the Slippery Wisdom. He was the son of Redar Rigsson. Also, Redar the Wise, who married Gisla the Axlow and gave birth to both Rig and Helga Gisladardar, the Huger Heavy. The family was one of noble lineage, his ancestors having long links to Trondelag and the Fylki of Frota. They were part of the last petty kingdoms before Harold came to rule. Rig was born during a storm at sea with his mother, her 6 sisters, his grandmother, and his sister at each other's side. With salty waves hitting his face as he emerged from the womb, it is said he miraculously did not cry during this tumultuous birth. As a young man, he was known because he told tales of his visions to all the folks of the Fylki. He wandered from town to town and proclaimed, "I have drunk the mead of Odin," and "I have sat at the great table with all the Aesir and the swellers of glory. They all know my name." One warrior, Ylept Sklati, hated this loudmouth. Sklati forced his huge son to fight Rig in a duel, but Rig shone brighter in battle. honorably winning, yet not taking Skalati's son's life. Instead, he demanded Skalati's majestic and giant horn. Rig blew it and took it as a spoil. Returning to Frosta, he filled it with mead, and his first nickname was Rig the Hornfiller. Interred Kings of Mercia: Ethelbald, 716-757. Beornrad, 757. Wiglaf, 827 to 829, 830 to 839. Dear scribes, nobles, rulers, and the holy diocese of Leicestershire, I greet you with friendship and the love of God. My name is Brizzy the Elder. I've studied under the disciples of Wilfrid Alcluin, and I have also followed the many skalds of the much maligned lords of the Daneland and the Norg. I was captured by one Rig the Slippery Wisdom during a raid at Whitby Abbey. I since lived with the heathen at Goldenborough and converted many while following their great journeys and turning towards God. Based on the stories I have heard around the hearth and the many battles and adventures I have witnessed, I compiled this saga in the spirit of our great poets Caedmon and Kinewulf, and have so dutifully taken note of the story of Rig. His Rig Silgur is as great as the of Beowulf's or Ragnar Lothbrok. It must be written and rewritten and told throughout the scrolls of our land and beyond the shores, for his name is immortal. What I saw of his might, his merriment, and his godly touch is unlike any other story before or after. He was plagued by a demon's voice, and I worry the devil hath taken him, and not the angels. However, be his tale one of woe and warning, one of brightness and valor, it merits retelling. I have included with my scop seal in the story of Rig. Please, I beg of you, share it and teach it amidst the mead halls and beneath the belfries of our good Lord. This manuscript is sacred. My warmest light, Brizzy the Elder. Hey, buddy. You can go now. I don't think Eivor's gonna need you anymore. Hey, supplies. We like supplies. Is there a well nearby or something?
Aftur, sláðu aftur!
Endaðu hann! Hver á þeir gamna? Áfram, áfram!
It's way down there. gotta be another way down. Wasn't in the church. What is with the yelling?
Have to repair that.
I don't think you'll be able to repair that, Eivor. You're gonna need like at least a mortar and pestle.
Fyrir spársakir.
Ubba Ragnarsson has banished me from the camp. This comes to the heels of another battle in which I warred far more with my tongue than I did with my axe. It's time to let it lay, he said. He's right. I no longer wish to fight, to raid, to kill. These things have not enlivened my body or my hugr for many years now. It may be I only needed to hear it from another. For that, I thank the son of Ragnar for bringing to light what I failed to see. What lies before me now, I do not know. This I will sit and ponder. Who has the key?
So, some of us are staying behind as I hear it.
Half the army's already in Tamworth, and we've now got help from the south. It's our lot to look after this place now, to protect her.
Shame. Wanted to see the look on Burgred's face when we stormed his fortress. Now we'll just hear big tales, told by drunken heroes.
Well, you can probably put your bow away. Go, go, go! Midgard. Ooh, flighting.
I've heard all Danes are cursed with slow brains and fat tongues. Care to prove me wrong?
Most men choose to be loud or stupid. Impressed that you manage both. I will take you on.
Brilliant. Some flighting spirit. How about a wager?
Here.
Thank you.
Let us begin.
I have sparred against champions and bested each one.
Oh, to beat such a bracket will surely be fun.
Ah, quick to bite back. Be careful, young Ulf. You're a misfit, a half-wit, a foolish old grouse.
You're a weakling, a milksop, a catcher, a louse.
Brilliant! I'm the greatest of flighters, a master of verse.
Your pride is appalling, and your rhyming is worse.
Got you there, young Ulf. Ha! I'm impressed. You are as sharp as that axe on your belt.
As promised, I will have my winnings now.
Take the gold. You've earned it.
Sweet. Oh, it's on the ship.
What the foolish?
What? Here we go. Let's go visit the merchant.
What can I tempt you with? I can always use more of that. You should always be fully stocked. Oh, that's a good one. You wouldn't regret getting this.
Wow, you have a lot.
Until next we meet.
I have to go. See you soon.
Yeah, that'll be everything in the immediate area. Is this the Jomsviking? Oh, yeah, it is.
I'll gladly reave the Swan Road by your side, Eivor. My blade is always ready.
Thanks. I'll make sure to call you if I need you. For now, I think I'll stick with my own crew. Thanks for the offer, though.
Sail southeast. Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth. We'll flood the fields, and Burgred shall weep at the sight of what the future holds for this kingdom. Eivor, is your axe sharpened?
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our sagas together. Thread upon thread.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness. hammered on the anvil of
One does
war.
not need to fight to be a...
Move! Move!
Calm, Ivar. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
Can't be an heir if he's dead, Ivar. Can he wield a sword?
I've had some training. I don't want to kill anyone. These men are my friends. My countrymen.
Relax, little king. They won't call you friend now. You can thank your father for that.
Ivar!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
Haha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father, too.
Mount up, Eivor. It's a long ride to Tamworth.
Okay. Let's go assault.
My brother. He always finds new ways to humor himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
And both eyes open.
You smell that, jailbird? The stink of jealousy, of our budding friendship, I think.
Let's go depose a king.
What is Ceolwulf's son doing in Repton at all?
It's Ceolwulf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son in the middle of a pack of Danes.
Safe from who? You and Eivor seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
Beards are with us, we're common folk. But Burgred still has his soldiers all over Mercia. They're devoted to him, and they'll die defending him.
Your voice, Eivor. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. Not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands. A place called Thornburg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones who remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Was it a mass exodus from Norway, then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by weapons both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one. That is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harald is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young jailbird. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
I'm not sure I want so swift a rise.
In truth, jailbird, it is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger, not King Harald. My father gifted my birthright to Harald without my consent or knowledge. As easily as if he might hand over a barrel of mead. It was not merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
A good line, boy. Were you not an atheling, I would hire you as my skald.
Skald? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is as if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do...
bien campo.